We woke up to the sad news of the brutal murder of SHARON OTIENO, who hails from Homa Bay County. But it didn't matter if she came from Mandera or Nyeri or Kajiado or whichever part of this country. No young girl deserves to lose their life in the manner that SHARON lost her life in the wee hours of this morning. This act must be condemned. It would be failing as women leaders if we did not condemn this heinous, barbaric, cowardly, reckless act of murdering a young girl together with her unborn baby. And I'd like to state here, this is the true test for the DCI. This is the true test for the authorities in this country. Because it is alleged that the high and mighty are involved in this matter. It does not matter who you are. It does not matter if you are MP, governor, president. It does not matter who you are. Nobody deserves to take away the life of another person. So we want the person involved in this matter and the real person. We don't want other small fish to be carried into this thing. We want the real person involved in this matter arrested and charged with the murder of SHARON. It will not be another life lost for nothing. It will not be another life gone and then stories follow. Let me pass my most sincere condolences to the parents of SHARON and wish a quick recovery to our brother Barack Odor, who's the Nation journalist whom I know very well in Homa Bay. But we want the authorities to get to the bottom of this matter. But at DCI, please, let this matter not take too long. Let it not even turn into 48 hours before we see action against those who have murdered SHARON. And to our girls out there, this must be a lesson to you. It doesn't matter where you come from, however humble your background is. Just be contented and focus. Hii mambo ya sponsor pale, nini pale, wachana nayo. Just focus on your, our girls, just focus and focus and focus and know your parents are sacrificing to get you where you need to go. I want to stop there because it is a very, very sad day for us.
It is okay that you are a student. However humble a background you have, it is important that you accept that and just be a student. If we did that, we would save ourselves a lot of trouble. Finally, as a mother, I feel the pain and I want to give my condolences to the family of SHARON, RONGO University student fraternity, and all mothers of Migori County, Homa Bay County, where SHARON hails from, and the entire country. Mothers, poleni sana. And on that note, I want to appeal to mothers. Whether you went to school or not, try to be as close as possible to your daughter. And make sure that these girls are protected and encouraged and reassured, regardless of their socio-economic status. We also want to extend caution to the media fraternity. Like all parts of this country, we think this is an important body, and therefore carry out your work diligently. Meanwhile, we appeal to the authorities to protect the media fraternity on the course of their duty.
I do condemn, as a woman leader from the county of Migori, I do condemn the attack and the brutal murder of one of our girls in the county. I am made aware that this girl was a student at RONGO University in the county, and so she has met her death, you know, in a very, very inhuman manner. And therefore, I want to add my voice to what my colleagues are talking about and saying and condemning the actual brutal murder of these young girls who is supposed to be doing her education at the RONGO University. At the same time, I also want to condemn the attack to one journalist, Barack who was doing his duty, of course, as a journalist. As you may be aware, I'm also a journalist by training. And therefore, I know that an attack to a journalist is actually an attack to the entire media fraternity. I want to actually call upon the DPP and the DCI and the police and all forces that are supposed to ensure security of our people, that this matter is investigated as quickly as possible. As you are aware, in the county of Migori, for example, right now, we are gearing towards by-election. And I really want to call upon the people of that county where I come from to really maintain a lot of peace and a lot of love for one another and coexistence, so that we are also able to finish. Therefore, as a woman rights activist, as a woman member of parliament, for me is to really say pole sana to the family of the young girl who was pursuing her education, and really ask upon the officers to bring to book the culprits that have actually committed this crime. We cannot be in a situation where we are talking about security for our people when our young people, you know, when our young children who are in school are attacked in such a brutal way. Therefore, for me, is to really join my people in Migori, my people are so loving, to really condemn this act and to ask that investigation be effected very fast. And we want to know who actually killed the young girl who was busy pursuing her education.
I would like to, for the first time, to ask the prosecutor, the public prosecution in this republic, for the first time, let it be known that work can be done. It is so unfortunate that every time there's an incident like this, we always say that no stone will be left unturned. But all that time, all that stones, none of the stones is ever turned. So it's unfortunate that somebody can time a young girl. It doesn't matter the story behind it. It doesn't matter how our young girls are behaving these days, but the most important thing is the right to life. That one cannot be taken away. And we don't want to be hearing the stories all the time. Right now, as we are talking, I've just been called while I was coming here that a girl has been murdered by a boyfriend. This is a girl of Form 3 in Nyamasaria, Kisumu County, murdered by a boyfriend who is also a Form 3. So you wonder, where are we going as a nation? Where are we moving? Something has gone wrong somewhere in this country. That's why we hear some of these things. How can a journalist who is supposed to be given full-time protection jump from his car escaping death? It is very unfortunate. So we want the government to be very serious, to come out, and we want to know the depth and the truth about this thing. Let it not be rumor. It cannot be a rumor anymore. But it's unfortunate that parents take a lot of time, spend a lot of money on students, and then you just hear that your child has been murdered in a very brutal way. And it's very unfortunate.